I'm gonna throw up. I'm not ready for this episode. This is like the most nervous I've been for a RWBY chapter for this volume in a long time. And I don't know how to feel about that. I have no idea what could go down this episode. I really hope we get to see Team RWBY versus the Aesops. I don't know if any of them are gonna change their hearts. It looks like Marrow is kind of leaning towards changing his heart, so hopefully we see that. I want to know what the fuck happened to Oscar, because we don't know where Farm Boy went off to. Yesterday, the RWBY Twitter released a little screenshot, and it was basically all of the Team RWBY and Team Juniper and qrow, and they all had like mugshots, and I was like, cool. It doesn't make me feel better. Like, RWBY knows what they're doing to me, and it's not fun. But yeah, I'm not okay. But we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna start reacting to chapter 12. This is the, what is it called? Penultimate chapter? Is that what they're called? It's the chapter before the last chapter. So this is kind of like the setup for the finale, which is weird to think that volume 7 is almost over, because it seemed like it just started, so I'm nervous. Other announcements, I was on another podcast that was super dope. Jorno asked me to be on his podcast, which is the RWBY Radio podcast, if I'm remembering that correctly. I'll leave a link here or here, wherever the icon is, and I'll leave it down below as well, so you can go check it out, see my ramblings based off of the last episode and chapter, and see us completely just lose our minds over what we just witnessed and make too many jokes, because yeah, let's stop the rambles. I'm honestly trying to procrastinate right now, and I shouldn't be doing that, but let's do it. Let's get into it. Let's go, lesbians, let's go. I don't want to. Okay, let's do it, let's get into it. I can't even sing, I'm so nervous. There's like no way I'm gonna be able to sing. Keep bringing me back a better world. We only have 2 more times of this theme song. This is one of my favorites. Oh, Aesops, I am so nervous about you. Just jump out the window, guys. It's not worth it. You're fine. Also, the Winter Maiden. I didn't talk about that. I don't think Winter's gonna get the Winter Maiden powers. I got money on Cinder, Neo, or Nora, but watch it be someone completely different, because that's me. Someone was saying also that Tyrion fight could happen again if Clover escaped and then qrow and Robin were battling Tyrion, which would be very interesting. No, here we go, I'm scared, okay. I'm gonna throw up.
I am once declaring martial law and abandoning Mantle! Salem is coming and he's going to use the staff to move Atlas! If we don't stop him, Mantle's going to be
Declaring oh god.
Martial law? We cannot let him do this!
Miss Hill, I'm sure the General understands the enormity of this.
Ego? Yeah. Oh god. No.
Qrow, you should know that I've been asked to bring you in.
Oh yeah, he's enjoying this.
There's also an alert.
I mean, I would too.
His arrest. What? Has James lost his mind?
He's trying to stop anybody who might get in the way of this inhumane plan. Looks like he underestimated me. Again.
Only
I
Qrows
love
are
you,
arrest.
Robin.
After everything we've been through tonight, please don't make me arrest you too.
Do not. Do not.
Both of you. We're almost back to Atlas. Let's talk to James personally.
It's taken a very long time for this show to get to the good part.
Shut up.
Let's get this over with.
Robin?
On the airship,
Fine.
y'all? He's like, I guess. Y'all, Tyrion
Come to this.
is gonna break out.
You can hug it out once we've taken him down.
Oh, fucking hell.
What are you doing?
The little
Will of our goddess!
Jesus Christ. Clover just said, I am heading out.
Weiss, what did you do?
The general is leaving Mantle.
Weiss, what did you do? Are you fucking kidding me?
He's saving Remnant. We can't let the relics fall to Salem.
But all those people we just protected, they won't survive.
We don't have time to...
That
Winter.
doesn't bother you?
Yes, thank you, Penny. God.
What about your sister?
Yeah.
Our friends?
Don't be a
My
Raven.
personal feelings don't matter.
Don't
We
be a
have
Raven.
orders.
Come
I'm to
on.
retrieve the power of the Winter Maiden so we can access the relic. You're here to ensure my safety. Now come on.
She's the protector of
already lost enough
Mantle.
time.
That's her main thing.
It should matter.
Thank you. I love you. Come on, Winter.
Penny, the General is making hard choices so we don't have to. For the good of all, not just a few.
It's only he's isolating.
I do
That's
not see
not.
what is good about any of
Thank
this.
you, God. People are just like
On that we can agree.
defending him left and right. It's
Please,
like fucking
think about what
hell.
you're doing.
You heard the general. Until this is sorted out, you're under arrest.
Throw up. Here we go. Here we go. Shit.
Really?
Please, don't make this difficult.
Oh, they're gonna make it
You
difficult.
guys have to get out of here by force.
I love them so much.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I love how Meryl and Ruby are on both of the sides right now.
We're not doing anything. They decide what happens next.
Damn, they really put it in their hands. Ruby said, alright.
You think you're going to stop us? We're the best huntsmen in Atlas.
Oh, but they're the best huntsmen in the world.
And you trained us.
I love that fight. Oh my god, I love this. Oh, she went out.
Come on, Harriet. We're playing right into Salem's game.
Yes, thank you.
No, we need to be working together.
Oh, don't give me that crap. I had you kids pegged right from the start.
Oh, honey. Yang. Damn, heavyweight against heavyweight. They're so like nicely matched. I love this. Oh my god, I just noticed something. I just noticed something. No.
Speak for yourself. They betrayed us.
You're betraying the people you've sworn to protect. It's not worth it, Blake. They're just following orders now.
Oh god. I'm so scared right now. I feel like I'm having a heart attack. Nice, Weiss. Oh, ow.
You sneeze are used to getting what you want, but it's time to let this one go.
Have you not met this Schneebo? Jesus Christ.
This is my home. And I'm not giving it up without a fight.
None of them are. Damn, girl. Oh my god, they're such badasses. I love them. What happened? I'm having a heart attack this entire episode. Is Robin? No. Fucking hell. Okay, she's still breathing.
Robin needs help.
Where'd Tyrion go?
Surrender, and we can take her to Atlas.
Oh
Get her
no.
patched up.
They're gonna have a standoff now.
Never pegged you for the manipulative type, but I've learned a lot of things.
He's not
tonight.
being manipulative
I
though.
enjoyed working with you, you know? Even with that endless cynicism of yours. I'm usually proven right. We don't have to fight, friend. You don't know my friends. That's how it always goes.
This is so sad. Y'all still fucking forget about Tyrion? Jesus, he's gonna fucking kill Robin. Oh god. Oh god. Robin, wake up. Wake the fuck up. Did he break his, like... Yep. He enjoys that. Is that the part that's supposed to make me barf? Because I kinda want to. Holy shit. Ah, right in the face.
Oh, don't stop on my account. Wasn't planning on it.
Robin, please help. This is the second fight, isn't it? Come on, Robin girl, wake up. They're all fighting each other, Jesus Christ.
Me and you have scored us.
I agree. So what say we put the kid to bed and then finish it?
Oh my god, Clover, see who the enemy is here, God. Yo, both of you. Wait. I'm sorry, wait. I'm sorry, wait. He did the same thing that his sister did. I should have fucking seen that coming. Because Raven sided with, like, Cinder and all of them, too. Because she saw that she could get what she wanted. God. Oh my god. Anyways. I needed to pause because I couldn't breathe anyway. Oh my god. The partners in the same rooms. Jesus Christ.
Will you?
I'm trying to arrest her, not kill her, Hair. You're being excessive.
Okay, sorry. Pause again. This is what I was fucking saying. If you don't have that family and that friend, you know, communication and workmanship while you're working together, this will be your fucking downfall. But anyways, let's continue.
It's not excessive if it's
They're too busy
necessary.
fighting each other, bitch. Good girls. They see the objective. Holy shit. Be careful, Blake. Oh, the god. Oh, god. Oh, god. God, Yang is gonna fucking kill him.
Time to wrap this up fine. They've had their chance. Don't be soft.
I love them.
Or yourself.
See, they got that dynamic. Nice. Yes, nice.
Never really had a problem with you.
Another singer, bitch.
All along I thought our friendship was true.
Come on, Marrow. God, Ruby's just on a whole nother fucking level, dude. I don't think so, bitch. You're fighting 2-on-1 here. You're not gonna win that. Come on, Ruby. No, she's not giving up that easily, mate. This music, dude, I fucking love it. Damn. Oh, how Ruby's gonna wrap this up. Oh. Nice, Weiss.
We have to stop Ironwood. If he can't access the relic, he can't move move Atlas.
I love
Just
them.
have to get to the Winter Maiden.
Just dragging the bodies.
But our scrolls don't.
What the fuck happened?
This is the part where they ask us to help. Oscar must be around here.
Oh god. I'm having a heart attack. This is my death. No! No, that's Neo! That's Neo! That's Neo! That's Neo! Oh, are we gonna see how they met?
This crazy girl showed up and attacked me. But she looks like someone else.
Who was someone else though?
Neapolitan.
You know her? We haven't exactly heard good things.
Yeah.
I hope it will be painless for her.
You said your personal feelings do not matter.
Oh.
They won't change my actions. What I'm committed to. The power of the Winter Maiden and the relic must be kept from our enemies.
Yeah, well, bitch, you're not gonna get it.
Even if it means she dies. But yes, Penny, we must still acknowledge our personal feelings.
You're literally
Wrestle with them.
just fucking killing
It
it.
ensures us that we're on the right path. It's what makes us human.
Yes. But still.
I think I understand.
What was that?
Hi, bitch! It's me! Yikes. Yikes. Oh, Sinner knows how to make a dramatic entrance. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. Oh, fuck you. I hate you.
Both of Ironwood's puppets.
God, I cannot. I cannot.
You were responsible for Beacon. For what happened to me.
No.
Unfortunately, temporary. Now step aside or there won't be anything left to salvage this time.
Come on, Penny. Don't take that shit from
What do you
her.
think of that?
Don't take that shit from her.
I think
That's my girl!
it gives me personal feelings.
Yes, girl. Y'all are no. Come on, Robin. Holy shit, this camera work. These fights. Y'all are doing amazing. Oh. That's why you never wear a ponytail in a fight, bitch. Come on, come on. Damn.
Why couldn't you just do the right thing? Instead of the thing you were told?
God.
Sometimes the right decision is the hardest to make. I trust James with my life.
But he...
I wanted to trust you.
I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna head out. No. No, wait, hold on, hold on. I'm actually crying. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh my god.
Doesn't look like your friend's gonna make it.
I'll kill you!
Oh, you mean
Jesus.
like you just killed Clover?
Fucking, I fucking hate Darian.
Ah, here they come. Right on time. Oh, looks like our score will have to wait. You know my track record with the authorities.
He could still make it, can he? Oh, he's dead. Fuck.
Someone had to take the fall. James will take the fall. I'll make sure of it.
Yikes. Kiss him. I can't. Fucking hell. How was that Adrian singing? I'm so upset right now. I can't. I'm so sorry about this reaction. That is amazing concept art. Holy shit. I can't even sound happy. Oh my god. We all knew one of the Aesops was gonna die. When we first saw the Tyrion and Qrow and Robin and all of them fight, I was like, that's way too easy. That went over like so quickly. And I think people will be like, well, you know, it didn't go over easy, you know, they had to work a lot for it and fight a lot for it, but at the same time, like, but no one got hurt. You know, this is Tyrion we're talking about, who doesn't fucking care about rules or personal feelings, like Penny was saying. But that really fucking hit me. I'm in like kind of like a state of shock right now, to be quite honest. And that's why I'm not like full on crying, because I'm still like processing what happened. I think the main reason why I'm like really, oh my god, I'm like actually fucking shaken up by this. The main reason why I'm like really shaken up by this is because Qrow finally had a friend again. Qrow finally had someone who he could count on and work with again. And that was why I was so pissed off this whole fight, because I'm like, you're fighting the wrong enemy, and Qrow turned into his sister, and you know, it's like this is exactly what Salem wanted. You know, is division and not seeing the clear enemy, which is right in front of you. And it's so upsetting, because like this could have been averted, you know? Like, he didn't have to die. He was like, oh, someone had to take the fall. It was like, yeah, fucking Tyrion. Like, y'all could have gotten rid of Tyrion and worked together and figured out a situation together. But because of your loyalties and because of how blinded and not seeing, like, what is the clear problem here. And I really fucking liked Clover. Like, I really like Clover, and I really like Clover and Qrow. So I'm like, really, it really fucking hit hard. But let's talk about the rest of the episode now. Jesus Christ. So yeah, we had kind of like Qrow and Clover and Robin and all of them talking about the situation, and they were literally fighting on a fucking airship. First of all, you shouldn't ever fucking do that, because that's dangerous as shit. But every single fucking time they forgot about Tyrion. They forgot about the main threat because they were so concerned with their policies and what was their problems and what was going on with their lives, and not the main fucking threat. And it's so like, I hate to like bring this into the real world, but like this is 100% of what society is. We always think about our personal problems first. We always think about, you know, our lives and what to do with the mini bosses of our lives, basically, and we never focus on like the main problems and what are the major concerns and what's going to make humanity fall. And it's just a very human thing, and it's so frustrating to see. And then they just kept fighting, and it was just like, y'all could have avoided this whole situation by talking and communication. I'm gonna say it again. Communication, so fucking important. Speak your truth. Then we go to Penny and Winter, and they're having this conversation, and I loved this, and I loved how Penny brought it back again. And I love how Penny is like, this doesn't feel right. And Winter's like, yeah, I agree, but at the same time, I have to be loyal to Ironwood. He's like, you know, the person in charge. He's the person who groomed my military career. She asked this question, what about your sister and our friends and all this stuff? And it reminded me a lot of Vernal in Volume 5. I love this scene so much, where she asks Raven, you know, what about your daughter? You know, you're leading her right into an ambush. And Raven's like, well, she knew what she was signing up for. And even in this scene, I was like, what the fuck, Winter? Because she was like, oh, Weiss, what did you do? And it's like, you're more concerned about what she did and what she did to break the law and what she did to go against your superior than about if she's safe, is she going to be okay, you know? And you know, I believe that Winter knows that she can take care of herself, but at the same time, I feel like, show some concern for your fucking sister. What the fuck? Like, then we flash back to RWBY versus the Aesops, and this was just, this whole fucking fight sequence was so amazing. it exceeded my expectations. I was so scared that it was gonna like be over 1 second, and I was overhyping myself, but this is literally going to be one of my favorite fights. And I was talking about this on Twitter and different platforms about how we haven't gotten to see like RWBY as a singular cohesive unit fight since Volume 3, since their Vital Festival tournament. They've always been with another person, or they've always been split up fighting, so having them just fight as the unit against another team or against another enemy or whatever was just so satisfying to see. This whole lockdown scene too, every time we're in this fucking room, it reminds me of Avatar, when Sokka was in the observatory of the little library. I don't know why it reminds me of that. And I love how they're all kind of like, guys, come on, let's fucking chill out. Come on, just cooperate with us. And Ruby's like, I bet. I love them. I love them so much. And I love that they all have, because I was worried about RWBY too, because she was standing in the back. And I was like, oh, maybe she'll tell him like not to do it. And she was like, fuck no, I'm going with my team. I love them so much. These are like some of the, you know, people could say whatever shit they want to spout off. These are some of the best, well-written, dynamic main characters that I've seen in the years that I've been alive, and it's just so nice to see. And the little anime split screen, I love that. And I love how it kind of shows like each of the characters and how they're kind of feeling about the moment, especially Marrow. He's looking like kind of closed off and like, oh, I don't really want to do this. Man, Marrow, again, like communication could have been averted, but whatever. And this whole fucking line, you think you're going to stop us? We're the best huntsmen in Atlas. You were, then you trained us. Whoever wrote that line, if that was Eddie, if that was Miles, if that was Kiersey, if that was Carrie, it was so good. I'm gonna frame it. It's holy shit. Because that's literally what happened. Like, you guys trained us. Too bad. We know your weaknesses. We know your sore points and all that stuff. And I was so fucking scared when Blake and Yang were fighting, because we saw that little slash happen with the logo and everyone was freaking out on Twitter. And so I was like, oh my god, Blake is gonna get fucking hurt and Yang is gonna go insane. But Yang kept her cool. She was like, nah, she got this. And I was like, yes. This whole fight sequence, fucking amazing. I love how they each paired off. I love that it was RWBY versus Harriet, and then Marrow versus Weiss. RWBY versus Harriet because the speedsters. Marrow versus Weiss, I feel like it was more of a personal grudge sort of thing, you know, with the Schnee family and all that stuff. You know, Yang and Elm because of the two heavyweights, and then Vine and Blake because they both kind of have, like, Blake is very flexible. She's very dancerish, even though she can't dance. She's very, eloquent in how she fights, and Vine is very much like that too, so it was very nice to see. And how Yang has been using her grenades this volume, oh my god, it's been so fucking good. I love it so much. This little scene of, Elm holding up Blake, holy shit, I thought Elm was gonna break her like a fucking toothpick. I was so concerned. And I love that Blake and Yang just knew each other, you know? And that's the whole difference between Blake and Yang and Weiss and RWBY. I feel like, you know, that's why I get mostly like when people are like, oh, well, why doesn't White Rose have more moments and all this stuff? I think it's just because Bumblebee has that more of a connection like that. They've been through so much together, you know, as a duo, and they know each other inside and out like that. So they knew what was up, while RWBY and Weiss can handle it on their own. Not to say that Blake and Yang can't handle their shit on their own, because they were, but they work so much better when they're together. Yeah, and then this fucking line. I know you sheens are used to getting what you want. It's like, you've met this bitch. You've met her. You've seen what she's had to go through. You've seen Winter. It's like, you know that they don't always get what they want. You fucking know that. But you're being petty right now. Jesus Christ, that line pissed me off. I was like, Meryl, I thought better of you, but oh well. Then we go back to the plane crash. We got Robin down, and I thought for sure, oh, this fucking girl's dead. No, someone else was dead. Ha ha ha. Anyways. It was my soul. Then these two fucking gays. They couldn't talk it out, so they instead fought. I'm not okay. And then we don't have to fight friend, and that's how it always goes. You don't know my friends. Ugh, this could have been averted. This didn't have to happen. Like, the RWBY versus the Aesops, I feel like was inevitable. But this situation, the plane crash, the death, didn't have to happen. And then Tyrion, this whole so someone on Twitter, I don't know if it was I don't want to say an animator because that's apparently a trigger word, but someone who works, like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make it mean like that. Someone who works on RWBY said that we were going to barf at this episode. This almost did it. The breaking of the fingers. Why? A fucking crazy man. Josh Greeley is always doing fucking God's work with the voice acting. It's like seriously on par with the Joker from Mark Hamill. It's I'm like, no exaggeration, it's so amazing. Oof, don't need to see that on my screen. We're gonna skip past that. And this whole fight thing, oh, don't stop on my account. And Qrow was like, bitch, you thought I was? You thought I cared about you? No. Then these two fuckers team up. And I was like, you're literally becoming Miss Bronwyn here. Like, this shit is so repetitive, not in a bad way. It's like these two, you know, as much as they like to be like, oh, I'm not like my twin, you guys are so fucking alike because you're literally doing what the other's doing. Raven teamed up with the enemy. He's teaming up with the enemy. You know, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Fucking hell. What the fuck? And then we go back to the fight and the whole Speedster thing, and then finally RWBY and Weiss and their, you know, adversaries are in the same room. And I love this whole part of Harriet and Marrow fighting, and then Vine and Elm fighting as well, because they had this whole thing was like, you're not supposed to be friends, you're just supposed to work in a team. And it's so stupid, because if you're gonna be working hours with people, you need to have a bond with them, so that if you come into a rough situation, you know they have your ass, and you know that they know you like that. You know, don't work with people and not establish a connection like that, because who's gonna back you up when you need it? Like, no one. So I love this whole thing of, you know, they were telling like Team RWBY, like, friends, like, we don't need to be friends, and RWBY's like, try me, bitch. I love this whole scene. Then they kept fighting, and Yang and Blake were like, all right, bitch, let's go. Here's our opening. Because they know, like, we work so well together, and these two obviously don't, so we can get them at this point. And I'm like, we stand. Ugh, that little shot. I love that shot so much. It's of Blake and Yang, like, running with all the anime lines in the background. I love it. I love it. Oh, the choreography. I'm watching it again. I'm so sorry. But it's so good. And this whole, like, Yang putting the grenades on the rock and then launching it back at them. I love it. This whole choreography of how Yang and Blake wrapped it up too. And she, like, literally, like, takes him and just boom. into the floor. And that's when Elm knew she fucked up. When she saw Vine hit that floor, she was like, shit. Marrow had an unfair advantage in the one part because of his mindset, because he was like the most likely to turn. He was the most likely to not really believe in what they were doing. And also because he was fighting 2-on-1. Like, anyone who fights with Weiss, I pity you. He kept on trying to use a stay thing too, and it worked at one point. But again, he's fighting 2-on-1, so of course Weiss is gonna hit him with the, you know. Ugh, this whole fight was so smart. The whole choreography was just brilliant. And finally, we get to see her semblance again. We got to see Yang's semblance for like a fraction of a second, I think, in chapter 5, but we get to see it in like full form again, and it just looks so nice, especially with the new outfit. I think it looks way better than last volume. So good. I love how Elm like literally is just crippled over. We love to see it. Okay, so she already had her tied up. Holy shit, I didn't even notice that she did that. Yeah, and I was like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? And the Weiss is like, bam, I got you. And Hera was like, fuck this, I'm out. This whole fucking scene, they're fucking dragging bodies and everything. And Maria and Pietro just come in like, what the fuck? Thank you for giving me this scene, because I would have died without it. Like, I was having a heart attack this whole time. So getting this scene, I was like, oh my god, thank god. Maria's like, I got you. You're having a fucking heart attack. We need to give you a sec. But oh my god, this was the best. And she's like, this is the part where they ask us to help them. She reminds me so much of, I think it's just Abuelita from One Day at a Time. Rita Moreno, like, they're the same person, and I love it. And we go back to the whole Oscar situation, and Nora meets up with Oscar, which I was like, fuck no, that's Neo, because it's just smiling and just like, ha 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 ha. And like the framing and everything, I was like, that's fucking Neo. I want to know, because Oscar was like, oh, she showed up as someone else. And I'm like, who the fuck is someone else? I want to know, who did she show up as first? Some people were like having the theory like that she was going to disguise herself as RWBY, which I think would be super interesting. So hopefully we can circle back to this. I haven't, you know, I feel like we're not. But I just want to know, who the fuck did she show up as? Jesus fucking took a beating there. So Neo really did fuck them up, alright. I wonder if she came as a guard and then took out all the other guards. That'd be interesting. Juniper versus Neo. What the fuck? Everyone was like, oh my god, it's gonna be Yang versus Neo. I'm like, they're not even in the same vicinity, bitch. I would love to see that, but they're not in the same realm right now. Ugh, and this. You said your personal feelings do not matter. Thank you, Penny. God, poor fucking Freya. Just... Jesus Christ, this is a fucking mess. Yeah, now they don't even have the time to do the ore transfers. I'm like, what the fuck are they gonna do? Cassandra's here. And I love Winter though, you know, she's not, I feel like she's in the area of like good to bad, I guess. She's more on the good side. She's leaning more towards the good side than Raven is. I don't know why I keep comparing Raven to like every fucking character in this chapter, but I like that she's still a bit remorseful about what she has to do. She's not, you know, just following orders. She's very like, this doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel like, you know, the best thing to do in this situation. But she feels like she has no choice, but she fucking does. And she's like, yeah, emotions keep us human. And I appreciated that, because that was what I was saying when Oscar and Ironwood were talking. And Ironwood was like, well, I wonder how it would be to live without fear. And Oscar was like, no, fear is what makes you human. And I 100% agree with that, you know. There's so many times where people are like, oh, I wish I had no emotions and stuff like that. But emotions are what keep you human. And even a fucking robot can get it and be like, emotions are what make you human. I love how emotional Penny has been this volume, because we got to see, I think we got to see like little glimpses of emotion with her in like volume 2 especially. But getting her back and getting to see her like really go through some shit, it's nice to see. It's nice to see like a robot have those feelings. It reminds me a lot of Detroit Become Human, which is like, I know it's a controversial game, but it's one of my favorite games, and it's very interesting. Yep, then the loud boom. This is interesting how they kind of hand on Freya, and she kind of notices what was going on, so I wonder if that's for any sort of reason. What's interesting is Nora and Neo are in the same room as well. I'm just wondering if something could be done with that. I'm very interested. Yep, and then this whole fucking scene, this literally looks like something out of fucking Star Wars, because this bitch reminds me so much of Kylo Ren, just being in the right moment and stealing the glory for yourself. This is what this bitch does, and it's such a fucking Kylo Ren moment. God. This got me so scared because Cinder was just like, beep beep bitch. And I was like, oh, there goes Winter. That's cool. But luckily, she ran out, she got saved, but then Cinder blasted through with her little fire thing that she loves so much. And I didn't even make this connection that if Penny and Cinder were ever going to meet, she's going to be like, you were the one who killed me. Wow. So it was nice to see that, because I didn't even make that connection. I love this next part coming up. This whole fucking scene, bitch. I think it gives me personal feelings. I love that circling around. The lines that have been used by like Penny and RWBY. So good. So good. Then we go back to this. Haha, happy fun times. Yep, they're all fighting the whole time like, Robin, wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck, where the fuck are you? During this point, I was like, oh my god, the whole ponytail yanking. Like, that's what they taught us in like self-defense class, is like, never wear a ponytail. Never wear your hair up in a ponytail if you're like walking alone by yourself, because people can yaga it and you don't want to do that. Ugh. This whole fucking scene could have been averted. Sometimes the right decision is the hardest to make. This bitch wasn't the right decision. I hate this. I hate this. This is fucking torture. I wanted to trust you. This fucking framing reminds me so much of Adam. And it makes me pissed. The whole red of the sword and the blacking out of the silhouettes. I hope they keep this shit up, because it, first of all, beautiful. Second of all, it's traumatic as fuck. So I know whenever this shit happens, that shit is really happening. But I also love it because it kind of just, you know, just like how Blake and Ying went against Adam, it was Qrow and Clover, unfortunately against each other, and against Tyrion in their own stances. But it's very much saying like that, you know, Qrow and Clover were very important to each other, and it fucking hurts, so God, and the look on Qrow's face fucking hurts me. This fucking man has been through so much. The whole time I was thinking, this is just a repeat, because he went through this with Summer. He loses everything lucky in his life, and it fucking hurts. Man, we were all fucking like, people were drawing fan art for them last week. Fuck, I'm so scared to see how people are gonna react to this. And then him just on the fucking ground. Just like, this is fucking brutal. Like with Qrow, Tyrion just gave him a little scratch. But with Clover, he just went full in. I could fucking do that. Doesn't look like your friend's gonna make it. And he has the blood all over his sword. Jesus Christ. And he kind of manipulates him as like, you just killed Clover because you didn't see the objective right in front of you. And it's like, fuck off, Tyrion. Jesus fucking, can you let this man grieve for one fucking second without being a dick? My God. And he's like, oh, the authorities are coming, I gotta go away. And then we go to this moment. There's some people yelling outside, I feel that. This moment, if you don't think there was something going on between Qrow and Clover, fuck off. Because there was. And it's so evident here, and it's the stars coming. I didn't even notice this, but if you go through the frames and the stars coming into fruition and the whole, you know, sunfall happening, and someone had to take the fall. Clover, it didn't have to be you. I can't even talk about this moment, because it's literally, it reminds me so much of like a Ghibli moment. Like a Studio Ghibli moment. Good luck. Yeah, fucking sunrise. That's gonna cure you, dude. God, I'm so upset. This hurts. This fucking hurts. And this whole scream, Jason. I felt the emotion through that, and it hurt, and it just... I'm, like, shaken up by this. Like, I'm not okay. I feel like it hasn't fully hit me and fully processed, and that's why I can still talk about it, but I still can't articulate what I want to say about this moment because it was just so much to take in. No fucking way. No fucking way. No fucking way. I just noticed that Tyrion killed him with Qrow's sword. And that's why he was saying that it's on you. Fucking hell, what the fuck? Fuck my life. I hate this. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. I didn't even fucking notice it. Okay, moving on. This is my favorite part. Because there was no, like, outro music. It was very silent. And I feel like that was kind of mourning Clover. Oh my god. I didn't even fucking notice that. I was just so shocked by Clover being killed that I didn't notice it was by Qrow's own sword. And I want to kill myself. Oh god, I'm not okay. Written by Kiersey and Eddie. Of fucking course it was these two. With Miles and Carrie, I expect, like, plot twists and, like, you know, charming writing and all that shit. Not to say that Kiersey and Eddie can't do that, but Kiersey and Eddie are kind of just, like, suffering? Suffering. It's for real sake. And I fucking hate it. Anyways, F's in the chat for Clover. This chapter, it's one of my favorite chapters, too. I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen with the finale at this point. You know, in terms of wrapping things up, we got that Neo versus Juniper. We have Cinder versus Winter and Penny. Probably mainly Penny, which I'm fucking concerned about. I feel like Penny's gonna die, so that's great. Everything's just kind of a clusterfuck right now. Qrow, I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen with him. He has to get Robin out, which Robin's probably gonna have to drag his ass out, knowing, you know, what he just went through. Ironwood, I have no fucking clue. Salem's on her way. And the whole, like, RWBY and wrapping up the Aesop's thing, I feel like, you know, they're gonna go after Ironwood. And that's when shit is gonna break loose. And I feel like we are going to end on a cliffhanger like never before. I feel like that is what this finale is gonna be, because 7 and 8 are supposedly connected. And this would be, you know what? Like, if anyone has read Mark of Athena from Rick Riordan from the Heroes of Olympus series, this would be a perfect thing, a perfect time to do a Mark of Athena thing, where it's like, shit happens, and that's it. Don't even give me a post-credit scene, because holy shit, that would be that would be the best finale, in my opinion. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, I hate cliffhangers, and, like, I hate cliffhangers as well. But, like, we've always gotten things wrapped up. Volume 5, we had it wrapped up. Volume 4, we had it wrapped up. 6, we had it wrapped up. To leave it off in that kind of way, even Volume 3 was sort of wrapped up in its own sort of way. To have it just be absolute fucking chaos at the end, bitch, I'm scared. Anyways, that's gonna be all for my whole fucking rant that I just had to go through right now, and the reaction and processing all of it. I'm going on a date in a couple minutes. Maybe I should just cancel. No, I'm too gay for that. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. Hope you enjoyed the discussion. Again, go check out the podcast. I had a lot of ramblings there and just kind of reeled from this episode. And God, if I had to recap this one, I would not be okay. But anyways, be gay, do crimes, communicate with your fucking people, because we need that, bitch. But I'll see y'all a little bit later. Bye. I'm gonna go cry for a little bit. I really, really hope we get to see Team RWBY versus the 8. What else? I'm scared. But my ears are popping like crazy. Okay. When, you know, Sokka was in... Oh my god, Jesus Christ. My computer almost fell. So, my computer could stop slipping like that, because I already slipped, so we don't need that.